Good times, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. Yeah, that's a bit of a letdown, isn't it? Welcome in, everybody. I hope that everybody is doing well today. We are back in the madness world. Although, as you can see from the Minecraft screens, things have changed a little over the weekend. And so we have the opportunity for ADH-Squirrel. Or as Minecraft puts it, scientific. No. Oh, goodness. We will have to... Oh, hello. Apparently. Hi, things. Hi, Stuffy. We're at IKEA. Yeah, I was in IKEA doing some stuff over the weekend. Welcome into... Let's get through the welcomes and the holy heck my wallets, and then we'll work out where we are and what we're doing. And while we're here, let's just make sure that that things and stuff are both in the screen at the same time. True Purple, welcome in. Frauke arriving with the ice cream machine and ingredients. Yes, please. Ginger, thank you for the lurk. I hope you're doing well. Blast Jordan with frozen yogurt. Ooh. All the frozenness, which could be really useful given that the UK is heading straight back for warm weather again. I've just seen an excuse you Twitch. I don't know why. I'll have a look when I get there. The bots arrived. Woohoo! Blast got the first of the scurries today. Well done, Blast. Let's see. Clam Pixie, welcome in. Ginger scurrying as well. Scurry harder. Frauke joining it. Urban, welcome in, Urban. I hope you're doing okay. Raven, welcome in. I know you're not feeling great, so look after yourself. Let's see. Scroll faster. Blah blah blah. Many squishies. Melly, welcome in, Melly. Lurking while playing games. Sounds like a very reasonable and fun thing to be doing. Look after yourself, Melly. Let's see. Chaos Tween. I know that you're only here for a short period of time due to fnurbled internet. It is lovely to see you anyway. I hope the internet gets fixed soon. Nanian, welcome in as well. There's the pun. From Nanian, let's see. We've got a hydrate from Feg. Heil hydrate. Shadow Sky, welcome in as well. Heil hydrate. In this time of heat, remember to hydrate. Med check. Self-care is important. Look after oneself. And to go with the hydrate, we of course get some popcorn. Let's see. Oh, there. Oh. Yep, just a little bit of popcorn there. Thank you, Feg. And thank you for joining the scurry as well. I hope you're doing okay. Let's see. Mia Cooler coming in and triggering the 100th squirrel scamper thingy. Which means yet another $10 donation will need to go to a charity event in the future. Well, given that we managed to throw some money at Professor Sherbet yesterday, whilst they were running dungeons, and yes, I did enjoy joining them, we will probably find more people who are still participating in the extended edition of Guild Rush, Dungeon Lobby Edition, Fnurling, etc., to throw money at them. In the vague hope that we actually get above the 16,000, because that's always lovely as well. Let's see. Sci-Fi, welcome in. Lovely to see you. We did have a Slurpuff. I missed that entirely. Random bits of Pokemon goings on. Catch attempts and Poker Dailies are your weeklies, so do remember to catch the Poker Daily. Do remember to attempt to catch things, and do try and remember what's going on, Scotsman. Nanian is doing well or not, TBD. Well, look after yourself, Nanian. You're suddenly out of... Oh, my. That's not a Twitch thing, if that's the case. Auto mod held up. Oh dear. Oh, Fnebbles. Cosmic, welcome in. Apparently, Zip It is considered aggressive. Do I let that one? Do I let that one through? Oh, we'll see. No needs. Yeah. Melly joining the scurry as well. Thank you, Melly. Lurking, Bad Brain Day, listening to the chaos. Look after yourself, Cosmic. Hopefully the Bad Brain will decide that the chaos is far better than the bad. Furnace is back on, probably not the 37 of last month. Yeah. Yes, I'm hoping for that. Kibo, welcome in. Lovely to see you as well. You're saying that. Who is this self-care you speak of, and why are they important? They are things you do to yourself, Nanian. Oh dear. That's a phrase. Nearly. Quote 605. Yep, there we are. I was waiting for something appropriate. Sin Lily, welcome in. Angie Auto Mod. Yep. You hate it here. No, you don't. We do appreciate. Apparently it was, and now it isn't. Well, I'm confused by that. How did the second time get through and not the Twitch? Automod is Fnurbly. Cooler may or may not be using company's guest Wi-Fi to lurk. That sounds like my day usually. Kel, we will miss you too. Look after yourself, Kel. Kel's tween. Look, I hope the internet comes back soon. So, right. Cucumber just hates you. Maybe. Right. One thing I have been doing while I've been in IKEA is I've been... Yeah. I do believe the phrase is bovine noise generating. Feg is saddened. Is everybody basically just suffering at the moment and in dire need of chaos and sympathy? Because we will attempt to provide both. Here we find a bovine noise generator. It's a moo machine. Yep. You carry your own 4G modem to work, so you can do non-work related things with your own PC. Yeah, I do pretty much the same thing, Nanian. I even carry a mobile travel router. Yay, ice cream. Ice cream solves a lot of fails. So the bovine noise generator is because I need somewhere in the realms of 12. Is it 12? I did the maths the other day. Maybe 14, 15 stacks of leather. Hi. Ice cream very much falls under self-care. Yes, it does. Ice cream is self-care. This is why there were were 2 tubs of Nutella ice cream in my freezer. Now there's only 1. Your day has been extremely, oh dear, full of arguing with the grinding room, work machine, marathons, not actually, nearly freezing to death because of somebody else's error. Oh my goodness. Blast, look after yourself. Have it in 4G mode because 5G coverage will work. There are a number of buildings around our office which are considered to be Faraday cages because, yeah, you go into them and you suddenly have no internet. You can just about get a phone call, but you have nothing else. It's amazing how fast you can suddenly find yourself disconnected. You scream, I scream. We all scream for ice cream! Yes. Let there be ice cream! Hey, Overseer, how you doing? Speaking of screaming. Hi. Hi. Yes. Sounds like a Fnurple, Blast. Take it. Yes, absolutely. Do look after yourself, Blast. For all that we mess around and shoot arrows at you and so forth, you are very much part of this community that we could not do without. So, do take care of yourself, Blast. Overseer is just mad. Overseer doesn't like me. I mean, it's the Overseer. Right, let's bring the cam account over here, because for some reason it's also at IKEA. Overseer knows what Scots did last summer. Yep. That one is because somebody accidentally locked you in the youch. How? That's, surely there should be an interior emergency release button, Blast. That sounds like the sort of thing that health and safety... The no drama safety alarmer is sitting in a corner going, what? The cam account is about to take over. The cam account was in the wrong country. Footy, welcome in. Minor Mum, welcome in. Checking back in, you're at work. Sounds like everybody needs a little bit of distraction today. And thank you for the elf and safety. Thank you for those bits, Footy. So, when last we were here, I was working on these pillars. In the interim, I might have repeated myself a bit. All 4 pillars have the central core that we'd been working on, repeated up to the docking platform level. You believe you made a pun? Thank you for the pun tax, and it wasn't obviously a it was obviously not too bad because that was not that many arrows inflicted. Yes. The interesting thing is there are several instances of, oops, I missed a bit. I like to repeat myself. Well, I like the result of repeating myself in this instance. Because, holy heck, does that look significantly nicer. But I only repeated the bits that I had already done on stream. By way of repetition. So I haven't done... are these good spots for stairs of crumbling? Stairs of crumbling? What the heck is a stair of crumbling? I is confused. Yeah, there always does need to be an escape. A, you're not in the US. B, HSO has raised it multiple times. It's just never happened. Yes, totally never happened. Aha. Yeah. Now you want crumble. Fill them with stairs and a bit of wear and tear. Ah. Whoop. I'm moving myself around when I meant to move the cam account. Hope Mary lets you run away this time. Oh, we have a possible escapist. Hey, Elkhorn, welcome in. Are you going to have water falling down the outside of the middle of the towers? I don't know. I haven't decided on that one. How are you doing, Elkhorn? You're due to get a 40 stream streak. My word. Awesome. One thing I do want to check is there will be a beacon through the middle. That is in the plans. Oh, holy fnurbles. That sounds like it's something out of Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Oh, holy fnurbles, the things we find in chests round here. Oh, holy fnurbles, we're trying to find the wax. And so we go and wander through the fnurbles. Actually, that's more drinking songs. Oh well. That's a decent amount of wax. Nice. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Zip zing! Elkhorn on a 225 stream streak and managing to escape. Dragon is dragon. Apparently getting coffee. Have you spare fnurbs in the fnurbination? Fnurbinatron? I don't know. Oh, and Footy is on the run. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mary. Goodness, sorry, Footy. That's a no. Right. Dum. Nice try. Nice try. Another thing I did over the weekend, because we need a significant amount of copper. I might have went. I might have been to a trial chamber. There's not much of the trial chamber left. No space in Poker Shop. Yeah, there's not much of the trial chamber left. I might have been a little bit brutal to it. Fortunately, that trial chamber is outside the region classed as the Madness World. You went a bit around the Hoosies to find petrol today. Oh, goodness. Yeah, petrol prices are a little bit fnurblery as well. Still got all of this as well, though, which is good. Righty. So. Chat. Hear me out. I have a question for you, chat. Do we continue making this look fantastic? Or... no comment there, Feg. Or... Now, hear me out. Do we have a pun tax? In this day and age, it's so expensive to find cheap gas, but I know where you can find it. Some for the low price of $1.49. Points to Taco Bell. How is that only a 36 arrow response? Goodness. Blast. Where was I? Oh, yes. Fnurblery. Do we want to find, do we want to find the new squishies? Squishies or build? Squishies or build? And contrary to what Feg will probably say, no, we're not going to blow up a wither. Yet. Both. I mean, we could spend, say, an hour looking for squishies and then carry on the build. That feels like a balance. Squishy. Disappointed Feg noises. Do please note the word yet on the end of that, Feg. There will be need. There will be a need. I feel the need. The need for a kaboom. I do believe we need to appease Feg. As I say, there will be a point. Yes, but yet for me might also mean 2028. I mean, he's not wrong, chat. He's not wrong. I like the way that I actually went into the wrong set of chests for the first time. I am on Chaos Cubed Elk, yes. As of Sunday morning. And surprisingly, the only thing that I'm a little bit annoyed by, worried by, confused by is there's a little bit of a fnurbling between Iris and Sodium. If I go to the most recent versions of both, they crash. Typical. The only way I can make it work is by downgrading Sodium by 3 releases. But, hey. Did I see today's snapshot? Pillows, pillows, pillows. Yeah, there's a couple of pictures about those in Discord Cosmic. They look awesome. We can sit down. We can finally sit down. Properly. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! 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 We can sit down on things. Yay! And they've fully admitted the thingamies. The other things. Oh yeah, straw beds are now fully in the snapshot as well. So straw beds and pillows. Woohoo! Right. Let's see. Finally, after all this time, we get to sit down. It's lovely, isn't it? I bet this is because they looked at all the... I bet this is because they looked at all the people using Nautilai as a way of building a chair and just went, well, that's cruel. Let's give them something to make a cushion out of. Three wool slabs makes a cushion, which is roughly 1/4 of a block tall, and you can sit on. Interestingly, it goes into a block to the level that the top of the block is considered as. 3 wool slabs equals 1 by cushion. I believe that's the thing at the moment, Feg. And yes, wool slabs are in the release as well, True Purple. We're getting wool slabs and wool stairs. Well, you say that, Feg, but just look at how much people are able to, I was going to say abuse sheep, build sheep farms and get ridiculous amounts of wool out of them. Which colour? I want to go down by 1 more. So tempted to quote. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I think probably the more disturbing one was, did anyone see Tango? And his Warden racetrack. The Auto Dunga Dunga. He's using copper golems to anger wardens and have them chase straight through the nether. Yeah, waxed exposed copper. At one point, he unleashed 30 wardens to chase through the nether. And he ducked into his hole of or safe haven. Maybe something from my racetrack. Ravagers versus Wardens. That's not... No. We all know that Ravagers and Wardens don't coexist. The Wardens do not like the Ravagers. They do nasty things to them. Right, let's make a few more buckets. We've got a shulker. We've got some buckets. Dunga 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 trump. Yep. Look after yourself, Urban. And thank you for joining us. Okay. Let's see. Yellow direction. North, south, east, or west? One of the three. Which way is best? Which way is best? I see a west. I see a south. I think west was yelled first. West. I can't go west. Okay, if we're going west, it's north-west. I can't go in every direction. If we're going west, let's head to the western edge of the world, also known as the Frozen Archive. It's northwest. Thank you, everyone, for being exactly what I expected of all of you. Right. Let's go west and see if we can find a sulfur. Let's look for sulfur. If it said east, I'd have set it out east from Jurassic World. But since he said west, we've got to go all the way to the Frozen Archives first. Look, things to do just on a new day. Look after yourself, Dragon. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for the lurk. I don't know why I'm still carrying the copper. I forgot to leave that behind. Oh well. Here's hoping we don't have problems. And it was at that moment that Scots realised he had just invited problems to the day. I keep forgetting how long this tunnel is. Look after yourself, Blast. And try and stay out of ridiculous rooms without doors that open properly. Okay. To the east. Just as I take off, an advert break starts. Oh dear. It's only 50. It's only 60 seconds. It's a short ad. Let's see. We have started to go west, young squirrel. Go west. New nightmare unlocked. Finding Blast Jordan in your freezer. Yee. Hopefully the ad is for hashtag Scots merch. Not yet. Okay, this area we've seen. This is not new. Particularly this ridiculous, gorgeous, ridiculous cave. I mean, for goodness sakes. Oops. Look at this thing. I tried to go into free cam. I don't have free cam on this server. Yeah, look at this cave. Have I got... No. There we are. Gamma is off. That is ridiculous. Hunter, welcome in. Thank you for the 370 stream streak. And congratulations on escaping from Mary. Welcome in, Hunter. Someone asked for me in a freezer, so here it is. What's a freezer's favourite movie? Ice Age. That only got 3 arrows. That's a pretty good pun there, apparently. How are you doing, Hunter? You find me going west to see if I can find a geyser. Or if you listen to some of the hermits, I'm looking for a geyser. Frozen. It used to be Frozen Elk, but they had to let it go. If you want a geyser, just look in the mirror. Yeah. Oh dear, that one got Melly back. Sorry, Melly. Throws a reindeer at Scott. Wow. Larson runs away from the punning chaos. Yeah. Okay, we have sheep, we have leaf litter. We have no sign of anything that looks remotely like a geyser yet. Right. How far do we think we're going to have to go before we find one of the new areas? I thought that was one, but that's just pumpkins. Dagfnublet. Wow. Dark Oak and Jungle. All mod cons. I don't think there's a specific biome these things prefer. I'm not sure. Do they prefer warm or cold? Are we getting warmer or colder, Minecraft? Immediate lurk as you're getting dinner ready. Enjoy dinner, Hunter. You know, I should have looked up to see whether or not there was any of this. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. And for those who are after a Pokemon, we have a Snubble in chat. No sign of a geyser, but we've got a Snubble instead. Not quite sure that that class is as a valid alternative. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nope, that's just sand. Dagfnublet. Come on. I see sheep and fields and lots of sand, but not a bit of a geyser to be found. And I think to myself, how big is this world? Oh no. I think to myself, how the heck do I remember how to get home? Days like this that I worry about the fact that I don't have anything like Zero's mini-map or anything. I just have to remember the journey home. Fortunately with Bobby, we just look to see where all the gaps are. Come on. Come on. Be a good bit of Minecraft world, Jen. Give us a geyser. Craft a recovery compass if my last death is a convenient place. I don't know when I last died on this world. Dang it. Hey, Kibo. Welcome in. Oh. Sydney. Sydney. Here we find the moment where I have to go immediately west due to having made it to the east. I'll hydrate. Thank you, Feg. Just a little bit, Sydney. Just a little bit. Next time, though, lodestone compass. Why did I not think of a lodestone compass, Raven? And a stretch to go with it. Kay! Welcome in, Kay. Suddenly the idea of installing an actual sort of GPS locator for home sounds like a great idea. Why didn't I think of that, Raven? Just hopped off a vendor meeting and he got asked, how many companies have you been an admin on our systems for? Oh dear. If the answer to that is yes, we're in trouble. I'm facing east. I'm going to go west for just a little bit more in the vague hope that we can find not a village. I don't want a village. I want a geyser. Oh, no, that's not a geyser. That's a ruined portal. What do you call a scientist that studies carbonation? A physicist. I saw that recently as a pun elsewhere. Now Elcon's repairing puns? Reusing them. Come on. Just one little geyser. Please? Please, sir, can I have a little geyser, sir? That sounds wrong. Oh, goodness. Something tells me I'm not going to find one in an ice biome. Although, to be honest, I have no idea whether or not they are biome-specific, due to the fact that I haven't done any pre-planning. It's another ruined portal. That's not helping. Follow the portals home. Follow the portals home. Follow the portals home. Nope. In a world of ice and fire, we find a squirrel praying that he's going to find sulfur. That's not sulfur, that is a polar bear. Really? I thought these things were supposed to be quite common. Looks like they can appear in most biomes, including snowy. Well, somebody tell Tintin that. How snurgling far out have we gotten? Where are we? We are minus 10,000 blocks. No, that's a pig. The sun is setting. I feel that we have reached the point where we have to turn around. What do you call the police officer that does chalk outlines at crime scenes? Tracy. Oh. Fly, squirrel! Fly! Fnurble further! Right, I'm going to briefly bring the camera count over here. And just see if it can see anything that we can't. High altitude camera count. Nope. It's not fair. It's not fair. Fairly common. As soon as you're not looking for one, they'll be everywhere. Yeah. I'm starting to think that, hold on. Let's cheat. Is that a ruined portal in the middle of a... Wow. There's a ruined portal deep underground. No sulfur caves, but a ruined portal. Oh, and a trial chamber. Nice. Not what I'm looking for. I thought this was a geode for a minute. That is not a geode. That has to be... Why is a ruined portal about 90 blocks underwater? Underground. No, that's that's a lush cave. Dag fnurblet. Fairly common. See, Sid, here we have to enforce the pun tax. Can't make me, I can't read that sign. Right. Do I... Let's go west a little bit more. I'm in full-on stubborn squirrel mode. Come on. Oh, hold on. Why didn't I bring the cam account with me? Yeah, missed. Oh, let's cheat. Well, I say cheat, but I'm gonna have the cam account right along. The cam account is now officially riding along. That way it gets all the chunks as well. So that we can fly back with it. And... Oh, no. No, that's not it. Let's cheat. Yeah, it's my definition of cheat is not exactly heavy on the cheating. Imagine it riding piggyback. Yep. That would be cool. I got a cam account on my shoulder. Is that a cam account on your shoulder, or are you just making sure everyone can see us? Horses, lava. Dag fnurble it. Does the cam account also explode if I feed it cookies? It's not a parrot, thankfully. Good fnurbling grief. And I'm going to turn off cam account for you guys, because it's a little bit disturbing seeing the slight delay on it. Mr. Hobbs, welcome in. Some people have a little angel and a little demon. And Scotsman has the camera. Yep. We appear to have found ocean. This is not going to help me find a sulfur cave. How much ocean is there? Do we think it has its own tiny kilt? Not the worst of things for a camera account to be wearing. Oh, goodness. I am definitely not finding a sulfur cave under the ocean. Found a lush cave. And a jungle. Wow. Is that like the world's smallest jungle? It is. It's like the world's smallest jungle. I was about to say, please tell me I brought an ender chest with me. That's good. I did bring an ender chest. I do have more fireworks. That's silk touch. Right. Come on. Just one little pool of sulfur. That's all I ask for. Just one pool of sulfur. That's all I need. That's not the sulfur. That's a fnurbling. Wow. Hello, mountain. What can I say except mountain as I crash into a tree? Oh, why are you trying to find the sulfur biome? Leave the geysers alone so they can vent. Oh, goodness. Welcome to the jungle. We have neither fun nor games. There was no room. Yeah, exactly. Emerald ore. Might as well grab that while we're here. Hi. Probably the word. Scope creep is strong. The scope creep is. I'm not sure this is scope creep. This is world border creep. How many things will Scots find before they find a sulfur cave? That, however, may be more accurate. I saw the calcite. I did see the calcite. And there's a village over here as well. I mean, this is a lovely savanna biome. It's not what I was looking for, but it's a lovely savanna biome. That lake looks like the final scenes for GoldenEye. Yep. Why? Why can't... Where are we at? We're at minus 15,000 blocks. Okay, I give up. Okay. Chat, what have we learned today? West is not best. West is no help at all. Alright, let's fly home. I just need to go wester. Feg. At some point, I'm going to have to do a world border trim again. I suspect. Also, I was hoping to find it fairly close, so that we don't have to, you know, fly for 10 minutes anytime I want anything else over here. I could make another tunnel. Yes, I would still have to fly for about 15 minutes instead of 24. Oh, and we have a Zubat in chat for those who might be interested in another bit of Pokemon. Iceboat Road. Yeah. If I try shouting, yeah, sulfur, 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 sulfur. Yeah. I don't think that works that way, Sydney. Psst, 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 psst. Here, geezers. Here, a geezer, another geezer, trying to find some. That's an ocean monument. That's an ocean monument. That's a no. That's highly no. Would it make sense to take a slightly different route home? I am, Kay. Only a few blocks, but that's why we're generating stuff. But thank you for the reminder. Granted, some of this is because I don't know the way home. Hold on. Let's sleep so that we're not flying in the dark. I mean, we're in the dark anyway. We don't know where we're going. Which way was east? Towards the sun, of course. You saw the tiniest jungle. Yeah, I've got to have some markers, okay? Otherwise I'm going to find myself completely lost. Because, despite the fact that it's an incredibly sensible suggestion, it wasn't until I got about 10,000 blocks out that anyone suggested a lodestone compass. And that's a fantastic idea, and I will add it to the things that I carry from here on outwards. What if there was a sulfur cave in that ocean monument now, though? Now I'll never know. Do you know something, Cosmic? I'm actually... I think I will be happy not knowing. That one I can happily live without knowing. After all this work, the first sulfur cave is going to be tiny. No! This feels like it's loading too fast. I wonder if the server's been doing things in the background. Elder Guardians can act a bit like geysers. Yep. Annoying ones at that. I'm sure I'll get the job done, but still, I know. It's not the size, Sydney, but how much sulfur cubes you can get out of it. Oh look, it's another azalea tree, so we're over another lush cave. Here in the wilds of nowhere, we find a squirrel who is feeling very disappointed at the world. It's okay, Minecraft. I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. Elkhorn. Oh my! You know what? Let's distract ourselves by seeing if there's a lab under here. Oh, hey, there is. Down, 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 down. There's gonna be a villager. And a golden apple. You know what? I'm just going to steal that. Hi, guys. Hi. Hi. Guess what? Guess what? I'm going to leave you here. Bye. You're not what I'm here for. I don't care. Right, which direction's east? Why do I not know which direction I'm looking? That way. Go east, young squirrel. Go east. He'll be throwing his distraction pants again. Yeah, you got to be careful with that, Elkhorn. Those distraction pants, those are very, very dangerous. Also, I feel at some point we need to try and figure out how to get to floor 14, Elk. Because none of us have seen it. Because that's the floor that was unlocked as a result of in a post Guild Rush edition. But of course, to get to there, you've got to start at 1 again, because that's all. We've got no progress now that they've reset the dungeons for us. Been pondering dungeon runs. I mean, I did a couple yesterday with Sherb. But technically we're $164 from 15. Wow. That's come on a bit. That's fantastic news, Sydney. I saw the message that Gamers Outreach reposted on Blue Sky, and that was at 400. That was only at 600 away. So things have moved on a bit. Why does the world go that way? Popped on around 1 and 2. Looks like you can go to any level. Oh, does it? That actually might be useful. Still require the level beforehand, they'll kick you out. See, elk? Pressure plates like to yell at you. These admin types, elk. They like to play with our emotions. Hey, Landstrad, welcome in. You're definitely sure you updated this world, right? I'm starting to wonder, Feg. I'm starting to wonder. But I don't think Minecraft works on the... if you connect to a version of the world that... Right. Oh, there's the... There's the Colossal Cave. So we're nearly back to the Frozen Archive now. Yes, it is to 26.2. What I'm going to do is, now that we've reached the Frozen Archive, nigh on, I'm going to land. And then I'm going to use the cam account to travel underground along the route that we've just flown. I know that is distinctly cheaty, but we won't be coming back this way. Time to consult chunk base. Ow. Time to work out what floor I'm on, because that's not the right floor. Right. The cam account is no longer flying alongside the squirrel. So. Yeah, there's a few extra floors of the Frozen Archive that exist. Let us have a quick look. I'm going to bet that literally we probably didn't see one about 200 blocks after the beginning of the Edge of the World. Now, I know that the giant colossal cave had been seen and was already preloaded. So we'll use that as our entry point to the darkness. We're going underground. Underground. That's not Sulphur Cave. That's Deep Dark. I thought that was Sulphur Cave for a minute, but it's not. It's a mine shaft. Now, this is where we follow the existing chunks, basically. So much easier doing it this way. Another mine shaft. Another mine shaft. We're finding everything but sulfur caves. Dear God, that's a lot of mine shafts. Here we find the squirrel flying through the underside of the world, hoping that he actually passed something and didn't see it. Ooh, what do we got over there? No. It's like flying through a maze of twisty tunnels, all alike. This world is really giving you the... Oh my, Elkhorn. Hold on, I need to sleep. It's getting dark. Alright. So, how far out are we? -6,000. Oh. 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 We did pass one. We did pass one. And we're not that far out. Now, given that we know that's there... Oh, no, it's... Yeah, there was no indicator. Well, no wonder we didn't know that that was there. I'm going to extend the view a little bit. Yeah, there's no geyser. No wonder we couldn't find it. Okay, so that's an interesting problem. Overwritten by ocean. Possibly. Are we still over it? Yep. Well, that's interesting. And we have a Ninkada in chat for those who might want to try and catch one. Let's go a bit further and see if there was another one. Getting the cam account back is easy. We just teleport it back to me. Trial chamber. Lush cave. Giant geode. More lush cave. It's actually almost interesting. It's quite interesting flying through all of the twisting tunnels and so forth of the world. In this way. One heck of a... one heck of a dripstone cave. Wow. Now that's a pool of lava. And another trial chamber. Well. So, good news. We've proven that we are on the right version of Minecraft. Bad news, there's absolutely no fnurbling way in heck to have found that cave. I don't know why I'm deliberately trying to avoid flying through these caves. Probably because it's quite fun trying not to. How far out are we? 9,000. Okay. We did get to 14. That is a thunderstorm. And that is a lush cave that you could build a racetrack through. That is another trial chamber. Don't worry, I have no intention of building a lush cave. Oh, hey, up. Oh no, that was the portal that we found. That was the halfway point when we gave up the first time, nearly. Anyone remember the film Inner Space? Flying through this like this makes me feel like that. Underground portals are surprisingly common. That is a trial chamber. Dang. cave. No. It's looking like we flew past one sulfur cave, and it had no geysers. That's disappointing. Crumbs. Underground portals are surprisingly common. I've never seen one, but then again, they're underground, so I guess you don't find them very often. Found one halfway up a cliff once. That was impressive. Embedded into it. More deep dark. I think we're at the point where where are we? 12,000. Not quite. Although it does look like it's starting to have to generate chunks, so maybe I ran out. Sounds about right for Minecraft terrain generation. Like a boat embedded into a cliff. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it might just be we're on a line where there just isn't one. For all we know, there's 150 blocks north and 150 blocks south. We've gone through a oh, look, there's another trial chamber. Yeah. 12,000, 13,000 blocks out. So, west is not the best. Looks like you've been under lots of oceans and mountains, thinking those cases, dripstone caves and lush caves, overrode sulfur caves, tried desert or swamp. Hey, Fruitcake Candy, welcome in. Well, you know what this means. Let's go to Gordonstein and then go east. But first, let's go to Gordonstein and give an upgrade to Sydney's Gordon. Whee! I am disappointed at how difficult it is to find a sulfur cave, but I'm doing okay otherwise. How are you doing, Fruitcake Candy? Doing good? That's a good thing to hear. How far west? Oh, no, sorry, this is east. How far east did I take this tunnel? Don't forget the lodestone compass. That might actually make sense, Sydney. How dare you? You found yours under the ocean. Ritsu, welcome in. Has anyone seen Bad Moon recently? In here? Because I still owe Bad Moon a Gordon. Whoop. I can't fly properly. If you can't remember, just check the submission the locals submitted regarding the Geneva Convention. Wow. So, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. For Ninja Sydney. Where's Sydney's book? There it is. And that's a full upgrade. They are getting iron armor. There we are. Hold on. Which room are they in? 7. You're seeing geysers all over the place. You're playing Bedrock lately, so the chances may be different. I think it might just be that I was unlucky in that direction. Axiom needs to stop being addictive. That's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, I also have a question for the no drama safety llama. Excuse me. That's the non-fatal incident log, which was last... Wow. 2025. November 25. Goodness. And the fatal incident log? November 2025. Hi. I'm being good. I am not causing myself to die. Geysers can be pretty small and obscured by trees. Yeah. That's my fear. But then we looked at that area and we couldn't find any at all. Right, iron. That's not going to help. Okay. A few moments later. What are we a few moments latering? What have I done stupidly? I'm sure there's a great many things that I've done stupidly. Instant surprise and ironic Scott's death. Oh, yes. I mean, I'm half expecting that from the attempt to find the new bouncy fun cubes. I'm gonna regret that definition of them, aren't I? Let's go and find Dr. Doofenshmirtz and give them a brand new set of armor, which will hopefully be a good distraction from the stupid that Scotsman keeps saying. Maybe it's an acronym. CUBES. Look! Over there! It's a distraction! Whoop. No, that's a Ravager. Ravager! Dr. Doofenshmirtz. There we are. Oh, and before I hit any of that button, I need to edit that. And give you that, pants and boots, and save that. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are, Sydney. Thank you so much for hanging out and getting a full set of... You don't do curvy in cubes, Feg. This is Minecraft. There you are, Sydney. Dr. Doofenshmirtz has a full set of iron armor, and they still have the Oxeye Daisy with the knockback Daisy of Doom. And somewhere upstairs is a chest with the rest of their gear in it. Hi. No, that's not it. That's not it. Hi, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That's definitely not them. There we are. That's them. Hi, guys. Finding the E, but we can... Couldn't we go for something like eminently scary? I just crashed into the side of a block. As in one block of a block. Right. We went west. We went west. Let's try to the east. Let's not try to the east. I've just seen what Scottish Airways is like. Ow. I'm about to fall out of the sky. Don't think Scots was prepared for how much we'd be partners in crimes. Yep. Partners in chaos as well. Since everything in Minecraft is cubes, think any bouncy fun things will be cube-shaped. Exactly. Exactly, Kay. Thank you for thank you for something approximating defense. I was thinking of going east for K. South would mean go to. It could go to the Temple of Irony and work from there. I was thinking of starting here and going east, but Temple of Irony might work as well. Particularly since apparently we need to pick up more iron. Hi guys! I need to repair my wings before I fall out of the sky. You don't sell iron. Or buy iron. Yep, that's all it needed. That doesn't sound like a safe thing to be merching. No. Why does my wallet look like it's got 3 wither skeleton skulls in it? Ahem. Keep forgetting this world I don't have a proper wallet. Right. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in catching it. It's fine. It's fine. So, south? South? Are we going south? Oh, hold on. Lodestone compass. Lodestone compass. Oh look, lodestones. Now if only I had a compass. It's one of those and 4 iron. How do you make a compass? Yes, that way. If only I had some iron. How you doing, Black-clad? Welcome in. You find us on a small amount of squirrel. It's 4 iron and a single redstone, apparently, Kay. I got it backwards. I thought it was 4 redstone around the edge. Right, let's go to the Temple of Irony. That feels like a good place to start going south from. Go south, young squirrel. Go south. Scott's long search for their first bouncy phone. Yeah, at this rate, Feg, that's probably not going to be far off the truth. Right. Just working on Streamblade's rework. Ooh. Don't what usually come in pairs? I don't want to know. Is this likely to be one of those better late than never things? Possibly. Right. To the south! find large amounts of the nether that Scotsman has excavated to be able to actually get somewhere. Please ignore the large amounts of nether that Scots has excavated to get nowhere. Hi, cats! It's the Permanati! Right, while we're here, let's acquire some iron. I'm sure I left... Yeah, apparently I left some iron here. About that much should be good. Why can't I open this shulker? Oh. The trapdoor in the way might be a problem. For those who haven't seen this, well, that's interesting. The cam account just crashed. For those who haven't seen that, we've got a crash. I think this is one of the reasons why bits of... Oh, it's a chunk renderer issue. Sodium. Sodium has a bug in it. This is why I'm a bit annoyed that Sodium crashes and... Oh, I can't update Sodium properly. Because I'm fairly sure that there is a release for Sodium. Right. To the cam account. This, for those who haven't seen it before, is the Temple of Irony. Complete with cats everywhere, because it's the Permanati. But what this has is probably the least completely, the least nicely decorated iron farm in history. It's 3 layers of iron farm and 1 murder pit at the bottom. Still pretty cool though. And a whole load of watchmen. Yep. The trigger for making the villagers unhappy is Gordons that have been named after the City Watch. Because we've got Cuddy and Detritus and who have we got here? Dorful. And all of the ones like that. Right. No. Wrong count. Let's head south. I'm fairly sure this is south. Oh, hold on. Before I head south. Lodestone. Lodestone compass. Hey, cat. Apparently Minecraft is unhappy with me for trying to find things. Now, the question becomes, how far south do we have to go to reach the edge of the world? Because I can't remember. Apparently not very far. Okay, we've reached the edge of the world. It's the edge of the world. I thought that was a geyser for a minute. That would have been awesome if we'd found a geyser right on the edge of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And we go south. Hail Hydrate! When you were looking for yours, you didn't see a geyser anywhere. Oh, good lord. I thought these things were supposed to be easy to spot. And a stretch as we limber up before we go flying. Thank you, Feg. Everyone else, remember, hydrate, stretch, med check, etc. Right. No. Nope. To the south. Village. Whoop. Yep, we've definitely hit the world border. Having mushy peas, pie, and mashed potato for your tea. Lovely. I hope you have a lovely tea. Dinner is rice with chicken and peanut sauce. Wow. I saw the orange, but it wasn't. It was pumpkins. You know, I would really, really like to see a geyser. I'll even accept a pyramid. Nope, that's lava. Send Scots to West Ham. That doesn't feel like it's a safe place to, for me to be sent to. And you're not the first person to say that one, Sydney. That joke's already been made this evening already. Flatter biomes like plains and swamps. What about oceans? Give the world gen a second. I'm just making it too easy today. Wow. First time today I've been called easy. Definitely easier to spot in this area, if there is one. There's no fnurbeling trees. Yeah, if you're telling me to look back at Elk's comment, they're black-clad, I am definitely trying to. But I'm also trying to fly in a reasonably straightish line so that I can find something. Ow. Welcome to today's Ginger Lily the stream. Yeah. 90 minutes and the adventure is not... We're not doing very well at the adventure bit today, are we? Village. Honestly, I thought this was going to be easier. I mean, everything I've seen has people sort of flying like 20 feet and finding a geyser in the middle of nowhere, and it's nice and simple. Yes, Raiden, thank you. Sydney reminded me, and several other people. I think Feg also yelled at me to be sensible. The squirrel is stronger than the geyser. I mean, definitely seems to be. Doesn't sound like you. Really? Minecraft. I'm not upset at you. I'm just very, very disappointed. I was promised Chaos Cubed. I was promised chaos. All I'm getting is disappointment. I was promised geysers and bouncy cubes and fun and all sorts of things. And all I'm getting is travelling 10,000 blocks and not finding a fnubbly thing. I wanted Ravagers versus... I was promised chaos. All I'm getting is disappointment. Has just been added to the quote board. Yes, of course it has. Hashtag skill issue. Wow. Is it a skill issue if Minecraft is not giving me what I'm wanting? Oh, and we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it. Minecraft that's having the skill issue. That feels a bit more accurate, yeah. Failed my persuasion check. Yep. Yeah, I failed to do a backflip, Elkhorn. That's a whole lot of ocean and not much else. Taking notes for that as well. I'll bet, Blacklad. I've watched the some of the live blogging you do in the middle of it, and dear goodness, I'm impressed that you managed to keep up and make such succinct, for values of succinct, where that lot's concerned, notes. Although I'm also thinking of stealth timidation, the barbarian's form of stealth. I'm a barbarian. We don't do stealth. We do stealth timidation. And barbarian immediately manages to make someone go blind just by sheer intimidation. And the entire party just walks straight past the guard. This is silly. We're at 9,000 blocks out. You did not see me. No, I didn't. In fact, I didn't see anything. I can't see anything. I'm completely blind. You're kidding me. It's another... I just saw an azalea. Try the old-fashioned way of digging down. Well, we did kind of cheat a minute ago on the westward run by having the cam account have a look to see if it found any. We found one sulfur cave, and it was not marked by anything. Time for a nap. I'm going to borrow the cam account. Let's have a look. Let's take the cam account back north. See if we've missed anything. So far, all we've missed with the cam account is a whole heap of lush cave. More lush cave than you can shake a squirrel at.
Same people, same places, same parties, and I'm just a ghost at night. Too many street lights in this city. I'm missing our ocean side.
This is silly. Surely they've got to be easier to find than this. How would you like your squirrel? Shaken or stirred? I'm starting to think I'd like my squirrel to find a lot. Fnerbling cave. Oh look, it's another trial chamber. Oh. I saw something move off the side. Oh look, we did fly past one. And it's under the ocean again. Yeah, we weren't going to find anything. Weren't going to find that one. What if all the geysers are underneath my giant gen savannah? Yeah. Hey, Mad. Okay, so there's no way of finding that one. And another ridiculously huge trial chamber. That's quite impressive. I'm just going to take the cam account home. And then... So, what we've discovered today is that sulfur caves are almost impossible to find. That's a big cave. That's an even bigger cave. Good lord. That's a cave. There is a cave. I take it back, we found an even bigger cave. I found some gorgeous caves whilst doing this. That's a giant lush cave. Giant geode. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. Like, Ruby, you want more crystals? I would love those. That would be a lovely thing. I have no idea how far north we've got in the cam account. Oh. Hello. That's not very far south. That is literal. That's not very far south at all. I mean, that's almost... I swear that's almost within view of... South was a good call. Apparently. Now I just need to find something to indicate that this is here. Yep. Ooh, cave. No. Again, no geysers. I mean, look at the size of this thing. That is gorgeous. Oh yeah, some of these caves, we've got a couple that I've identified that I might well build a civilization in. Right. I'm gonna bring my normal account back in this direction. It is a lot of sulfur cave. But again, there's nothing on the surface to indicate it's here. I'm just looking at that vicinity with the cam account and just going, why is there nothing visible? Did I just crash into a cloud? Them clouds. They seem to be a little bit more heavy duty than I was expecting. Probably a chunk border, it looks like it. Yeah. So, a little bit to the west of where my main account is right now is where there's one buried underwater. That's not much help. I'm only 2. Yeah. Okay, I will eat. How are we doing on Scottish Airways? Scottish Airways is fine. $7K. Crumbs, we got quite a far way back. I'm gonna have a... Okay, this looks like the area. Yeah. So this is where the cam account is right now. Yep, I've just seen a little tiny Scots flying in from the south. So the world border, as is. Yeah. Fortunately, I've got a an entire shulker of them. the world border for the southern edge of the world is at 2,000 blocks. We're at 5,600. So we're 3,500 blocks south of the edge of the world border. It's fine. Yeah. I've walked 5,000 miles and I... yeah. I'm curious to see if there is another one closer. So let's go back to cam account. Seems to be a correlation between Scots and ill-fated expedition. Wow. Look, I haven't left my tent looking for some lunch yet. We have a Pokemon in chat for those who might want to actually be distracted by one of those instead of a Scotsman trying to find things. Capanotes.
I know you're a monster.
Ooh, trial chamber. That's a big trial chamber. Another giant cave. I'm betting we're going to get back to the edge of the world before we find another cave. Yeah, we're at 3,700. $34. Ooh, giant cave. Go figure. So, what have we learned today? We have learned that Minecraft lies.
I know you're a monster.
Those nice, easy to spot things are not easy to spot. Hey up. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. You're kidding me. There's another one. And it's right over a trial chamber. Of course it is. 20... You're kidding. We're at 2,300 blocks. That's practically on the world border. That I'll take. Oh, you're not gonna... That's the... I swear that's the nether portal I joked that I thought was a... Oh, no. You don't need a geyser when the dang thing's visible to the open world. In my defense, it's not a geyser. Yep. No, that's outside of the area that we flew past, Feg. That's further to the east. Those are chunks that only generated when I came back through with the cam account. That is practically on the world border. It's also right next to the nether portal that I joked I thought was a geyser. Can't believe that. Oh, that's so typical. Hashtag British Empire. Only visible from one direction in one location at the right time of day when you're not fnurbling in the wrong direction. And it's about 12, probably about 12 chunks to the east of where I was looking. Not a single geyser to be seen, though. Dag fnerblet. We just generated about 12,000 chunks. Village. Village is useful. It's a chunk to the east and a step to the right. It's like one of Blast's landmass clues all over again. Yeah, except Blast's landmass clues are probably easier to find than these fnerbling geysers. Where am I? 29. There's the village. Right. I'm going to look around ground level. Because other people have said these things are easily hidden by trees. Yeah, you'll be lucky. There ain't anything hidden by a tree around here. The only thing hidden by a tree is reality. Swamp. Yeah, there's fnurble all to show off that this thing is here. Except for the socking great big hole in a cliff. Which you really have to be looking for. Whoa! I nearly ran into the one... Yeah. Look at that. Trying to go back to masquerading as an adult. Meetings for the rest of your workday. Look after yourself, Sydney. I forgot to bring any torches. Oops. Coal. There's always coal in them there hills. There's some. How did I forget torches? I really went into this expedition well prepared. Wow. Yes, but this was a squirrel stream. There was always a high risk of absolutely nothing being placed. I'd say 44 torches is enough. If I would have brought torches, I wouldn't have found it. Yeah. I don't want to play with the spider. I also don't want to play with the Enderman. Mr. Spider, would you mind dying, please? Is that a zombie? Yeah, it is. Okay. This is not what I would describe as a nice, easy-to-find cave. Where did that zombie go? I'm sure he'll turn up. Probably at the moment that I least expect him to. Oh, there he is. He's drowning. Don't care. I wonder if this is what it thought of as the geyser. I'm very glad I found it. Oh, I need a nap. I'm so exhausted by finding this thing. I need a nap. Good news. It's right on the world border. So getting back to it is going to be easy in future. Bad news. Not a single sulfur cube. We got 20 minutes. Shall we try going down to see if we can find a sulfur cube? Phrasing, Scots. Phrasing. Oh, hey, you're that zombie that was drowning earlier. Bye. Cube hunt. Yep. Hey, Shadow. Well, the interesting thing is this appears to be reasonably... Well, we're going to come out of this with a lot of sulfur. Now it will be a stinky Scotsman. Wow. When we come back up, don't let me leave this area without making sure that I've got a couple of the spikes. Interesting. Guess we found the edge of the cave area. Ooh, I should have looked. That would have been naughty. I was about to say, I should have looked to see if there was a mine shaft around here that we could try and make sure there was a minecart in this area. See if we can get the music disc. Because I haven't heard that one. I've got a couple... Well... I've got 6 stacks of blocks of iron. And 20 odd buckets. Sulfur wells run deep. Yeah. Well, we stopped off at my iron farm on the way out to this area. I'd like to, I'd like to actually find a cave. I've got plenty of materials coming out of this. gonna say, I'm gonna utter the next words of, how hard can it be to find a cave in Minecraft? Usually you can't dig a hole without falling into one. Always ask the cam where the caves are. I could. I am trying not to cheat or to use chunk base or to find things. I'm just very surprised because you normally dig for like 30 seconds in Minecraft and you hit a hole. This has to be the longest. I can't. No. I found deep slate. I've gone too deep. I have a Pokemon as a distraction for you. Ooh, I'm out of Pokeballs. Let's just try going straight line here. Ooh. Hey, up. Dirt. That's usually a good sign. Oh. Did I say that was a good sign? I must have been lying. Oh! Squishy! Squishy just despawned. Hail Hydrate! And to go with it, a stretch as well. Ah. Hey, Cartoodles. Yeah, apparently somehow, I managed to mine straight past every I mined past every cave. Oh, goodness. Hey, Cardoodles. I didn't think that was possible. How? Somehow, I managed to just mine straight past every single possible cave. Found it. Found one. No squishies in it, but it's a cave. Ooh. Right. I apologize if I get nausea here. You know what? There's squishies in them there caves. Come on. Here, squishy, squishy. How? Good grief. I found one! 2, in fact. My inventory's full. Hello. Yoink! Yoinks! And away! Actually, I should probably put them into the into there as well. Finally! Oh, while we're here. Apparently these things grow incredibly slowly, though. So somewhere in here is a... There's one. Potent sulfur. I heard something going bonk or plonk. Oh, it's the... It's this making the bubbling noises. Tasty soda pool. Yes. Shall we see how bad the nausea is? I apologize profusely for this. Not as bad as it could be. But then again, I think I've got it turned down a bit. Looks like I've been down the pub. Yep. Right. And lo, doth the end of the expedition come about. I don't remember where we parked. If that explains the smell, yeah. That is a pretty danged big... Sure. Well, I think I found where my next thingamahoos is. What's the word I'm looking for? Whoa. I need a nap. It's dark. Trial chamber. That's the word I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do... Copper mine. Yep. Yep, that too. I had... must have been in here. Yes, there it is. There. And this has got redstone in it. And this has got iron in it. And this has... Oh. Huh. Why do I not have a... Look after yourself, Fruitcake Candy. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Bat. Bye, Bat. Don't suppose I've got a compass in any of these. No. Plenty of redstone. Right, I need a tree. Ah, that ravine's got more of it at the bottom. Right. Let's take that block. Then I'm not creating a floating tree. being nice. I'm not leaving floating trees. I've stolen a block that the removal of it looks like it was less tree rather than floating tree. Right. Planks. Quite how I'm out of crafting tables, I don't know. Hey! No! You weren't invited. Don't know where you came from, but you're not invited. One bit of redstone. Put that back in here. New compass. Not that compass. That one. Goes with that. Like more mob variants. Spiders, skeletons, zombies, and creepers get old fast. Yeah. I can understand that one. Right. We now have a compass that leads back to this sulfur area. Warden jockeys, magic hands, rabbit. No, no, and heck no. On a scale from 1 to everything but that, please. Baby creepers with a zoom and boom. Aha. Yeah, no. And there's the Temple of Yeet. That thing is practically in view of the cave. As long as you've got Bobby. So that's easy enough to get to. A wither with a magic hands man sat on top of it. No. With a side order of ah, no. Let's get the Fnurble out of here. A wither where each of the heads are magic handsman head. No. Let's at least be novel. Let's come up with something different. Temple of Irony, not Temple of Yeet. That's a good point, Raven. Thank you. Yes. So that thing is in view of the Temple of Irony. It's surprisingly close. Hi, Overseer. Give us Cerberus. You see, now that's a different thing. A three-headed puppy in the nether. That could be dangerous. Iron in with the rest of the iron. Don't know why there's a flower pot in there. Apparently I've got too much iron. We'll put the chains in with that. Golden apple. Golden apple can go in with... yeah, all the other golden apples. Creepers that have the movement mechanics of creaking. They move faster, but when you see them, they stop. Would that be the red light, green light variant? Squid Game creepers. It's also a scary concept. Right. Emerald ore. Do I have that in my... Yes, I do. Excellent. We'll put it in here. Got the dragon egg in here. One of these days I should really do something with the dragon egg. Creepers! No. You know what I never did? I never took a picture of myself in the squishy cave. But let's let's yeah. Whoops is accurate. Look after yourself, Elkhorn. Wait. Oh, that's south, isn't it? Actually, no. What happens if you put glass inside of a inside of squishy? Hey, I got a block for you. Block? Hi. Do you not pick up glass? Small cave for the squishies in Jurassic World. That might be the case, Shadow Sky. Interesting. I think we've just found the one block that they don't pick up. You have to insert it. Nope. Hi. Are you too small? Ah, no. Nope, there you are. Oh, wow. You are so heavy. Whoa. Whoops. I thought you couldn't... Ah! Apparently I've managed to figure out how to get them to split. What do we feed them? I have 2 babies. What do I feed them? Oh, you can't pick them up when they're this size. Oh, that's, I brought it all the way back just to set it on fire. Yep, feed them child support. Wow. What do you feed them? Is it slime cubes? Slime blocks? What do you feed a baby cube? Isn't it magma blocks? No, magma thingamies. Growing to adults after 20 minutes. Yeah, but you can feed them things. I just can't remember what. Apparently nothing I have. Do I not have any... No. I don't have any mob drops. Slime balls. Is it slime? I'm assuming it's slime balls. Where's my redstone? There it is. I thought it might have been magma... the magma balls. Whatever the heck those things are called. The things you get from killing a magma cube. Magma creams. Yes. Wait. But... They despawn! They despawn! Name tags. Name tags are a thing. I lost them. I lost them. Fortunately, we got a second one. I'd have thought that it was... I guess not. No, I did get a second one, Black Lad. I'm not a complete and utter fnurble. Just mostly. I need to split the atom again. Let's use an axe this time. Okay. Hi. Yes, you're very cute and very, very attentive. And very, very hungry. It's the very hungry slime cube. Wait, you can't even... Hold on. You can't put a lead on them. So you can't pick them up. When they're babies, you can't pick them up and you can't put a lead on them. Who designed this? Yeah, but I can't go and get more slime balls because they despawn. Well, it's just as well that we're 5 minutes beyond camera count. I don't have a boat with me. Lure them with a slime. I don't have a slime. I used them all up. I didn't realize. I thought you could put them on leads. I mean, look. You would have thought you could put them on a lead. You can put the larger ones on leads. You just can't put the baby ones on a lead. So you can't pick them up. You can't move them around. You can't... Meeting just said your project is being escalated to the CEO. Yep. I gotta wait for these guys to grow up and then pick them up in a bucket because you can't put a lead on them. Oh, look after yourself, Sydney. Well then, this is my babysitting life. One of them's already wandering off into the distance. I can't control the babies. Oh, good Lord. This is the absolute... This is the absolute epitome of the way that today has gone. Can't control the... Oh, Lord. You know what? I'm going to declare stream. In a minute. No, worse than the Cop and Golem father. Yeah. Miss Ferret, welcome in. Oh, goodness. So, I'm going to be stood here for 20 minutes, give or take, depending on how much I actually manage to feed these guys. Because apparently there's no way of doing anything. No way of doing anything. I can't believe you can't put them on a lead, and I can't believe that you can't pick them up in a bucket when they're babies. There's not a baby carrier. Hold on. Scott's woke up one day and went from 0 to 11,000 on the parent front and continues to escalate. Yep. Oh, we got a double quote. I will throw away one of those. Yeah. If I delete 782, then that should be okay. Right. That one's going off into the... Did that one just grow up? Is that one grown up? It has. It has. One of them grew up. That one hasn't yet. I'm so close. I'm so close. Oh, dear. Right. I am going to... Why are you running away? Why? Why? Oh, please grow up so that I can control you. Look. Will Scott's end up where he started or further behind? Find out next time. I think the answer is further behind. We made some progress today. We managed to find something. Sulfur cube. Look at me, father. I'm swimming. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Why? Oh, you want to play with the turtles. You want to play with the turtles. That's what it is. The squishy wants to say hi to the turtles. I didn't even know there were turtles here. Right. Pink Floyd lyric. Sounds of desperation. Why are you running away? Yeah, it does sound like a lyric from a song. Oh, goodness. Right. While I pray for sanity, I'm going to wrap up here. Because, honestly, there's no way I can make this any less confusing. Oh, Lord. I'm curious what this looks like in Pretty's mode. Not much different. Okay. Oh. Prettier chaos, but still chaos. I mean, yeah. Yep. I mean, we've still got all of that we made progress with between streams. I asked for chaos, you got it. Yep. Yep. I suspect actually it's more chat asked for chaos and definitely got it themselves. Bellfire, welcome in. Hail Hydrate. I am suffering entirely from chaos cubes. Thank you for the hype. Did you just grow up? No. No, you didn't. Got all the chaos you asked for. Yep. Oh, it's a rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow's a pile of chaos. When the squirrel loses marbles, we'll have some fun right now. Oh my. Oh my. Right. Thanks, Judy Garland. Yeah. Fnurbles to you. And it's good night from him, and it's fnurbles from you. Oh, goodness. That was more chaotic than I ever expected. Father won't let me sleep on the bed, so I must swim. Good lord. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. I love the way that I'm still looking at the camera. Thank you for joining me as we went through all of the mayhem. I can't believe that it is that hard to find a sulfur cave. I thought they were supposed to be easier to locate. Apparently, Minecraft did not live up to its side of the bargain. Oh, look, we got another distraction of a Pokemon for the end of stream. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back here in the Madness World, hoping to actually place some blocks. I mean, stranger things have happened. And of course that got clipped. But yes, I'm hoping that we will be back again tomorrow, placing some blocks and causing a little bit less chaos. Lunar Dragon and Oxygen alive. It might be... Where's Oxygen? I think it's going to be Oxygen. I know that Lunar is playing Reanimal, and that has a mature warning on it due to some of the subtones. Yeah, we're not going back to sausage for a while. Right. So, let us head for Oxygen. I placed a block, the sulfur cube that I set me. I placed a block, the sulfur cube that I then set on fire. Look. Yeah, okay. That's impressive. Is that a flying machine for breaking bedrock? Okay, we are definitely... I placed 2 blocks, the lodestones. Woohoo! Yes. So, I'm going to send us over to Oxygen, who appears to be breaking bedrock, possibly with a flying machine, which is one of those... But how? So I'm curious about all of this, so I'm going to head over there as well. I hope, as I said, I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.